What's happening with it? What's good? What's happening, y'all? Y'all already know what it is. Everything boxing. There you go, talking that boxing again. Yeah, we back for another one. This fight week. Yeah, it's going down this week. Y'all already know what it is. Dwayne Freeman was happening with it. The Queen Sheena in the building.
Getting on my grind, applying my dues to the organization, running the game I choose to create a lane and make a motherfucking move. Funny how I got here, but on this
DP Rocker, what's happening with it? Omega Red in the building. What's good with you? Yeah, let's get it. And when y'all come in, y'all already know, smash on that like button. She like it when I'm love it, like when she suck it. She like a lot of kids and I like a lot of food. And she like it when my eye roll when I put the club. Like 817 Boxing Beat, what's happening with it? Salute.
I don't want no favor. Everything I got from hustling food on the table. I bust my ass and break my neck to get that check. I deserve.
Yeah, y'all already know it's going down this week. Let's get it. Like I said, when you come in the building, smash on that like button. Let me know you in the building. Hop in the comment section. Yeah. Y'all ready? Y'all ready for this weekend? Is y'all ready for this weekend? And who going to the fight? Let me know, you know what I'm saying, in the comment section. Is anybody, any of y'all going to the fight? Yeah, who all going to the fight this weekend? And if you ain't going, let me know who paying for the fight, who buying the fight. And y'all smash them like that like button as y'all come in the building. Terrell Cameron, what's happening with it? Salute. Omega Red said he buying it already. 817 Boxing B said he buying it for sure. DP Rocker said he gonna watch it at his mom's crib. She like Wilder, so she buying it. What's happening with it? Anthony Johnson in the building. What's good? 817 Boxing B said his girl said they ain't moving on fight night. Man, I feel it for real. She right about that. She definitely right about that. Locked in. Y'all finna be locked in. Dwayne Freeman said he finna be in the building. You already know I'm in the building. Yes, sir. Let's get it. So let's go ahead and let's get into it. Let's not even waste no time. You know what I'm saying? Like as you come in the building, smash on the like button. And we got a lot. Terrell Cameron said a new Black Month. For real. So let's get into it. We got a hell of a undercard. We got a hell of an undercard. DP Rocker, I don't know. It just depends. It just depends on what I'm doing at that point in time. I'm gonna try to go live though during the fight and all of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna try to go live in the arena or whatever. Mitchell, what's happening with it? Salute to you, fam. So yeah, like I said, we got a excellent fight weekend coming up. You know, Tyson Fury and Wilder, oh, that's great. You know what I'm saying? We all ready for that. But I mean, we got the undercard, like I've been trying to tell y'all, the undercard is stupid. The undercard is just like that. Undercard is stupid. Like, that undercard is crazy. And so let's talk about some of the undercard fights. Let's talk about some of the undercard fights. And you know what? I had forgot that Edgar Berlanga is on the undercard. I had talked about some of the undercard fights, and I ain't even touch on Edgar Berlanga. I had forgot he was on the undercard. That's crazy. So he's on the undercard. Edgar Berlanga is 17-0 with 16 knockouts. His knockout streak just ended, his last fight against Demond Nicholson. You know what I'm saying? Demond Nicholson gave him a hell of a fight, ended Berlanga's knockout streak. So let's talk about Berlanga's fight this weekend he got coming up. Does Berlanga start another knockout streak? Does he start another knockout streak? Now, all of the pressure is on his back because we know when you got a streak like that, everybody is looking for you to get that first round KO. Everybody, it's a lot of pressure. You know what I'm saying? Whether he admitted or not, it is a lot of pressure when you got a streak like that and everybody's looking for you every time that you step in the ring to get a first round knockout. Now, he goes into this weekend fight and he finna fight Marcelo Esteban. I don't really know him, but I was talking to my man's Tay, and Tay was saying that this gonna be a tough fight for Edgar Berlanga. You know what I'm saying? He said it's gonna be a tough fight for Berlanga. Like I said, I don't know his opponent. Now, as I look at his opponent's resume, he is 30 wins, 2 losses, and 16 KOs. Now, he's an Argentinian fighter. Let me see if he ever beat anybody that looked decent. He lost to somebody that was 15-3. Actually, so the guy that he lost, one of the dudes that he lost to that was 15-3 when he lost to him, he had actually beat him the fight before. Then he fought him again. And we talking about Edgar Berlanga's opponent, right? So he beat the dude, and then he fought him again and he lost. He lost by KO to Billy Joe in 2019. So Billy Joe is not known for, his punching power. So Billy Joe was able to get him up out of there, but Billy Joe can box. And then everybody else that he fought was just, you know what I'm saying? I don't want to call no fighter no bum, but they was just the bottom of the barrel. Let's call him that. Everybody else that this guy that Edgar Berlanga is going to be in the ring in, other than Billy Joe, were the bottom of the barrel type competition. And Daryl Deluxe was happening with it. Polo Sports Talk Entertainment was happening with it. So yeah, everybody else that that Edgar Berlanga's opponent has fought has been the bottom of the barrel type of opponents, except for Billy Joe, and he got KO'd by Billy Joe. Ain't nobody else on his resume, me nor you, ever recognized before. So looking at this, and like I said, he got knocked out by Billy Joe. He got 33 fights, but he ain't never fought nobody but Billy Joe. So looking at his resume, and most of these guys got more losses than they have wins. So looking at this looks like for us, this looks like to me, this is supposed to be a showcase fight for Edgar Berlanga, right? Looks like to me, opponent that Edgar Berlanga, is gonna be able to go in and display his talents. Like I said, looking at this guy's resume and looking at who he fought and who he lost to, this, to me, on paper, this should not be a tough fight for Edgar Berlanga. It should be a fight that Edgar Berlanga should be able to go in there and get a knockout in the first half of the So I'm looking for Edgar Berlanga to go in there and get a knockout in the first half of the fight. Let's move along, because we got a stacked. So I'm gonna go down this whole undercard. We got a stacked undercard. We also got Julian Williams on the fight. Let me see. Let me pull him up. Pull his opponent up, because last time we checked on this, we didn't have an opponent for Julian Williams yet. Now, damn. So we got Julian fighting the Vladimir. He fighting the Vladimir Hernandez, right? So, like I told y'all the other day, we got Big Baby, he fighting the Vladimir, and Julian Williams fighting the Vladimir Hernandez. So, Vladimir Hernandez is 12 wins, 4 losses, and he got 1 loss by a knockout. And he got 12 wins, 4 losses, and he got 6 KOs. He a Mexican from Mexico. So basically, without even looking at this dude's resume, I'm just looking at his record. This lets me know this is a fight that Julian J. Rock Williams probably could have went down to Tijuana and got. You know what I'm saying? One of my main partners, he promoted a fighter by the name, I ain't gonna say his name. He promoted a fighter, right? Well, I can say his name, Brandon Maddox. He promoted a fighter out of Detroit named Brandon Maddox. And my man's tell me, he said, hey, bro. He said, if you want to get a fighter, he said, let me know. He said, we can take them down to Mexico and get them motherfuckers built up to 21-0 in no time. He's like, we can take them down to Mexico. We can get them all the smoke in the world. They could be 21-0 in no time. So when I'm looking at Julian J. Rock Williams' opponent, right, Vladimir Hernandez, that's what it looked like. It looked like that. So his name is one Vladimir Hernandez. Okay, he a one. Because I looked at it and I said, man, every motherfucking Vladimir I know can fight. I ain't never seen a Vladimir that couldn't fight. But his first name is One. I know a whole bunch of ones that can't fight a lick. So his first name is One. His middle name is Vladimir. So the Vladimir on him don't count, right? Because when we think of Vladimir, we think of one of them Russians. Every Vladimir I ever seen in my whole entire career can fight. So yeah, One. It's a lot. Yeah, One. His name is One. So his name is One Vladimir Hernandez, and it looks like that, you know, Julian J. Rock Williams could have fought One Hernandez down in Tijuana and, you know, did his work down there. But they brought One up from Tijuana to put him on the undercard, undercard, right, to basically build J. Rock's confidence up. This is a fight that J. Rock should go in there and get a quick stoppage, you know, and build his confidence up. Now, when I saw the name Vladimir, I ain't gonna lie, I said, God damn, J-Rock might have a problem on his hand. But then I seen the One, because I'm looking at his box rec, they say his birth name is One. So I said, oh yeah, he ain't gonna have no problem with a One. Now, if his first name was Vladimir, yeah, J-Rock might have had a fucking problem on his hands. But yeah, so he fighting a bottom of the barrel competition too. But it's excitement for the fans. Let's move along. We also got Big Baby Jared Anderson. Pull him up. We got Big Baby Jared Anderson. And I know that Jared Anderson is fighting the Vladimir. And like I told my man, and I'm gonna give you his name. Jared Anderson is fighting Vladimir Tereshkin. I think I'm saying his name right. I'm probably saying it wrong. But he's definitely a Russian. Vladimir, let me see. Vladimir Tereshkin. That's who Big Baby Jared Anderson is fighting. He fighting the motherfucking Vladimir. And he fighting the real Vladimir. He ain't fighting no motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? No fake ass Vladimir that his real name is One from Mexico. He fighting the real motherfucking solid Vladimir from Russia. And like I told y'all, every Vladimir I ever seen in my whole entire motherfucking career can fight. If your name is Vladimir, you can fight. So Vladimir is 22-0, and he got 1 draw. He only got 12 KOs, but he got 22 wins, and he ain't never lost. Let me see if he ever fought anybody. Francisco, his resume some shit. He ain't never fought nobody. This Vladimir ain't never fought nobody. But like I said, if all fails, he still got a name of Vladimir. If anybody in here ever seen anybody that has a name sorry, the first name is Vladimir, and that couldn't fight. Let me know who he is, because I ain't never seen him. I never seen a Vladimir that couldn't fight. Hey, but yeah, big baby Jared Anderson is fighting the Vladimir. He might have he might have a little tough fight on his hand for a little bit. But by the looks of Vladimir's resume, he ain't ever fought nobody. So I'm looking for big baby Jared Anderson to go in there and get another stoppage. Big baby is 9-0 with 9 KOs. He's still up and coming, so he ain't got the best of resume himself, right? He ain't got the best resume himself, but like I said, the eye test tells me that big baby Jared Anderson is a problem, and he gonna be a problem for a long time. So I'm looking for him to go out there and be able to put them paws on Vladimir, but Vladimir gonna have some bite back. Real talk. Like I said, if anybody in here ever seen Vladimir, I'm talking about in any type of combat sport that could fight, let me know his name, because I ain't never seen the Vladimir that could fight. So yeah, big baby Jared Anderson. Who else I'm missing on the undercard? Okay, this is the fight that I really want to break down. Now, Adam Kownacki and Robert Helenius, right? This is the fight that I really want to break down. And y'all hit my like button as you come in the building. Smash on my like button. If you haven't smashed the like button yet, smash the like button. Smash on them. This is a fight that I really want to break down. Adam Kownacki and Robert Helenius. Now, I went back last night and I rewatched the Adam Kownacki and Robert Helenius first fight. It had been 2 years? When did they fight? Like 2 years ago? It's been a minute since they fought. You know what I'm saying? I think they both been out of I think they fought maybe like 2 years ago almost, right? So it was a hell of a fight. Ended early. I think it ended in the 4th or 5th round. I only went 4 or 5 rounds. Now, what I saw from that fight, I saw Adam Kownacki controlling that fight. I saw him I saw Adam Kownacki controlling that fight all throughout the fight, right? All throughout the fight, I see Adam Kownacki controlling that fight. He was pushing Robert Helenius back. He was hitting Robert Helenius with combinations. And Robert Helenius, he was doing work here and there. He hit Adam Kownacki with a couple hard body shots, but Adam Kownacki kept coming forward, right? And I think this was the round before the fight ended. The round before the fight ended, like I said, it only went 4 or 5 rounds. I think it went 4 rounds. I think it was round 3. Right before round 3, Adam Kownacki, he had Robert Helenius up against the ropes, and he was going wild on him. You know what I'm saying? He was, landed some big shots on Robert Helenius. Went back to the corner, came out. They started boxing. In the 4th round, Adam Kownacki was doing work again, and all of a sudden, Adam Kownacki, we know he don't have no defense. Adam Kownacki gets caught, right? Bam! Robert Helenius catches him with a short hook, right? A short hook, because Adam Kownacki got wild and he got caught with a short hook. He set him down on his ass, right? He got set down on his ass, and the referee called it a slip, right? Now, I had to run it back a couple times, and it definitely wasn't no slip. Adam Kownacki, he got caught. So when he got up, he was still, right? He tried to play it off, but he was still feeling the effects of that shot that the referee called a slip, right? And Robert Helenius, he knew it. Robert Helenius jumped on him, caught him with another big shot, and then from there, it was pretty much, you know what I'm saying, what that dude say, good night, Irene. Oh my, good night. It was good night, Irene after that. You know what I'm saying? Robert Helenius kept putting it on him, got Adam Kownacki up against the ropes in survival mode, and Adam Kownacki, he's trying to defend, but the worst thing to his arsenal is his defense. He has no defense. So Robert Helenius, he was pouring it on him, and he was able to get a stoppage. Adam Kownacki was very, very hurt, and the stoppage was justified. The stoppage was justified. The referee should have stopped it. And that was it. That was it. So, like I said, studying and watching that fight, Adam Kownacki was doing everything. Everything that Adam Kownacki did was better than what Robert Helenius was doing. He was better in every way. The only thing is Adam Kownacki, he got wild. He got caught because he lacks defense. And, he wasn't able to take Robert Helenius' shot when Robert Helenius landed clean on him. So, for this rematch, for the run back, and I'm giving you my pick. I'm giving you all my pick, and I might do a separate video. For the run back, this is what I'm picking. Like I said, from what I saw in that first fight, Adam Kownacki was controlling the fight for the time it lasted. In the rematch, I think that Adam Kownacki, he pays more attention to his defense, right? He is more, he's more cautious, right? I think he's more cautious in the rematch, and I think that Adam Kownacki wins the fight. Now, see, this is the thing, what I saw from the first fight. Adam Kownacki can win either way. He can either win by 12-round decision easily, or he maybe can stop Robert Helenius. Now, in the first fight, Robert Helenius looked like that he was able to take Adam Kownacki's punches well, but he was taking a lot of them. And we don't know how well that Robert Helenius is able to take Adam Kownacki's punching power, throughout a whole fight. This fight didn't last long. And Robert Helenius, he has suffered some knockouts on his record. Let me pull it up. Hold on. Pull up his resume. Robert Helenius, he's 30-3. He had 2K. He lost by stoppage twice. So Johann Duhaupas, that Wilder knocked out earlier on in his career, he stopped Robert Helenius. And Gerald Washington, that Wilder knocked out earlier on in his career, he also stopped Robert Helenius. So Gerald Washington and Johann Duhaupas stopped Robert Helenius. Robert Helenius also lost to Dillian White. And so those are his 3 L's on his record. And so like I said, besides his record and everything, when I looked at the fight and I broke down that first fight, Adam Kownacki should be able to come in here and win the second fight. All he has to do is be more cautious on defense. He's had, 2 years or whatever, It's been a long time since they fought. He's had a long time to, polish up on his defense, right? He got the offensive arsenal already. He had a long time to polish up on his defense, so he should be able to go out here and get the win. So my pick from studying this fight, watching the first fight, my pick is Adam Kownacki. And also he has the age advantage on his side. He's much younger than Helenius. So I'm picking Adam Kownacki. That's my pick. So Knockout say they bullshitting on my note on the notifications again, but he here. Yeah, man, they do that shit to me all the time. They do that shit to me every time I go live. They only send out my notifications to a few people. And my man, Smooth Groove, boxing off in the building in that super chat, always showing love. And always, always coming through showing love. Smooth Groove Boxing say Wilder by murder in 5. Man, let's get it. Let's get it. And Cassandra Mason is in the building. What's happening with it, Cassandra? Cassandra Mason, the queen, in the building. Let me see. What else? Who else we got in here? Steven. What's happening, Steven? What's good with you? I know you ready for this weekend. CB Sports TV. What's happening with it, Big CB? 817 Boxing B say Adam's still on the way up is what you saying. You think he got his D together enough at least to not get KO'd by this guy? Yeah, I do. He should. Like I said, if you watch the fight, he was winning the first fight easily. You know what I'm saying? Until he got caught. He got caught, and then it was, like I said, it was a different story from then. But I think so. I think that Adam Kownacki should win this fight. If but it's the boxing, it's boxing. You know what I'm saying? It's heavyweight boxing. Anything can happen. Anybody can get caught. But like I said, I'm gonna go with Adam Kownacki. Knockout boxing 86 TV. Did you go and watch the first fight? Let me know if you went and watched the first fight. Yeah, his defense is trash, but like I said, he has had ample enough time to at least do better when it comes to his defense. Did you answer this question, Knockout? Did you go and rewatch the first fight? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, I know that Helenius is in Wilder's camp, but this is the thing, right? Yeah, you in Wilder's camp. Yeah, but Helenius he's older. I mean, we've seen the best of Robert Helenius. We've seen the best of him, whether he was in Wilder's camp or dug Muhammad Ali up out the grave and was in his camp. You know what I'm saying? Like, we've seen the best of Robert Helenius. Yeah, he probably in good shape and everything. Yeah, he probably in good shape and everything. But like I said, other than being able to land a big punch again, Adam Kownacki is the overall better fighter. Now, am I saying that he absolutely is going to go in there and win this fight? No, I'm not saying that. I'm saying if he makes the necessary adjustments that he needs to make, he should be able to win this fight. Yeah, go back and study that fight, Knockout, and then text me and tell me what you see. He said he ain't went back and studied it yet. He says he'll be rewatching it before making my pick. I ain't agreeing or disagreeing with your pick, just surprised by it all. And see, the funny thing is, Knockout, is I really didn't remember that fight. All I remembered is Kownacki getting stopped, because he didn't get knocked out, he got stopped. And and so when I initially seen that they were fighting again, I said, Helenius is probably knock him out again. And I'm giving you my honest assessment. When I looked at it, I said, Robert Helenius is probably going to knock his ass out again. And then I said, you know what? Let me go rewatch that first fight because I don't remember it too well, and let me break the first fight down. And when I watched the fight, I had a very different assessment to it. My outlook was different because I said, God damn. I said Kownacki was actually winning this fight, and he was winning easy, and he was dominating the fight. I said he was dominating the fight. I said he just got wild. He got wild, and I think it was the third or the fourth round. No, the fourth round, I believe it was. He got wild, and he got caught, and, he was never able to recover from there. So that's just basically what happened. Knockout 86 said if he adjusts to be better defensively, it could sacrifice his offense. Either way, the fight going to be fine. Nah, if you watch the fight, you will really see that it's not him adjusting, making little small defensive adjustments. It's not going to sacrifice his offense. Like I said, you when you go watch it, you'll see. Helenius wasn't doing too much. You know what I'm saying? He was on his back foot, and he was letting Adam Kownacki control the pace and press him back pretty much the whole fight. But yeah. So that's just how I see that. But we'll see. Like I said, it's the heavyweight division. And if you don't have no chin like that, anything can happen to either one of these guys. But if Adam Kownacki's smart, bro, he can win. He don't even got to try to win by knockout. He can win on the scorecards easily because he was winning easily. He was outboxing Helenius easily. And he got wild. Like, you don't need to go out there and try to get a knockout or try to get this dude to just go ahead and, do what you got to do and go to 12 rounds. Yeah, Adam, yeah, man, he throw a million punches, but his defense is horrible. So he knows what he got to work on. His camp know what he got to work on. And see, the thing is, before he was undefeated. You dig what I'm saying? He was undefeated before. So when you undefeated, yeah, people around you see what you got to work on, but then you not you ain't lost. You still, you know what I'm saying? You still getting wins. You know what I'm saying? You still beating all these fighters. You beating Charles Martin. You everybody that you beating, you beat. So now I think that he going, you know what I'm saying? Now he's had all this time. Now they see, okay, we can't get through the heavyweight division. We can't, you know what I'm saying? We losing to Robert Helenius. How are we going to beat these top guys with no defense? See, first, they thinking, okay, well, he throws so many punches and he overwhelms, he could just get by with that. No, now they see he can't get by with that. So if they can't make those adjustments, he don't need to win. But I believe that, you know, they should be able to make those adjustments and he should be able to beat Robert Helenius. But we'll see. What's good with it? Batman off in the building. What's happening? Brandon House, what's happening with it, homie? What's good? You going to the fight? Let everybody that's in the building, let me know if you're going to the fight. Yeah, so like I said, I'm picking Adam Kownacki to win this fight. I'm picking Adam Kownacki to do his thing and win. Let me know before we go to the next subject. L Dub Boxing, what's happening with it? Salute to you. Make sure that y'all go sub to Knockout Boxing 86 TV. If you're not a subscriber to Knockout Boxing 86 TV, make sure that y'all go sub to Knockout Boxing 86. He one of the realest on this thing, right? By far. You know what I'm saying? Make sure that you go sub to Knockout, and also make sure that you go sub to L Dub Boxing. L Dub got all of the news that your favorite news reporter don't got. L Dub Boxing got all of the inside news that your favorite news reporter wish they had and don't got. And that's real shit. Let me see. L Dub said he driving up on Friday. Yep, man. I'll be there on Friday also. I'll be there on Friday myself. What? What? Steven said he got an email from Axis where you buy the tickets at, and so he had his ticket already, you know, like I did the first go around, and he said that they changed his seats. How the fuck they changing your seat, homie? Like, that don't make no sense. I don't understand that shit. How do you pay for tickets and they change your seat? What type of shit is that? Oh, they moved you down. Okay, well, shit, you can't complain. They gave you better seats. Shit. I thought you were saying that they gave you worse seats. Well, see, the thing is, right? The thing is, Steven, is I told y'all when I spoke about the Wilder Fury fight before, I said if the UK fans can travel, they're gonna hike those ticket prices way up, right? And the night of the fight, the ticket prices are gonna continue to go up because the UK fans, they'll pay anything. It don't matter. They paying it. But I told you, I said if the UK fans can't travel, they're going to have to lower them ticket prices. They're going to have to come down on them ticket prices because UK fans not being able to travel, right? They can't, you know what I'm saying? They can't do that. You know what I'm saying? They can't overcharge you. They overcharge them. When them UK fans can travel, they overcharge them because they know that the UK fans, right? They travel by the thousands to the US, and they know they can charge whatever price that they want for tickets because they're going to pay for it. That's what they did to second Wilder Fury fight. You know what I'm saying? They hiked the prices way, way up, and they continue to go up even the day of the fight they was going up. Because the UK fans, they paying for it. But see, now that the UK fans can't travel, they need to accommodate. The UK fans, they make up a large portion of those ticket prices, let alone the ticket sales, the ticket prices, what price points they gonna have the tickets at. So yeah, that's a good thing for us. I ain't complaining. Fuck them. You know. And y'all smash my like button. Everybody in the building, make sure that you smash on the like button. Smash on the like button. Smash the like button. So let's get straight into it. Let's talk about this Wilder and Fury fight. Let's talk about the surrounding factors, right? Everything surrounding it. Now, as y'all have heard, right? But I haven't gotten a chance to cook on it yet. As y'all have heard, it's come out that Tyson Fury gave no proof, right? He gave no proof, has still yet to give Wilder's camp proof or anybody proof that he tested positive for the coronavirus. Gave no, so he was able to get by. Not only Wilder and his team, make every fighter on the undercard have to wait to get paid, wait for a fight, have to delay their training, all of that, right? Because he said he had COVID, right? Now, so you're able to affect all of these lives, but you ain't got to show proof. Where they do that at? You able to affect all these fighters' lives, but you didn't have to show proof that you had COVID? He didn't show no proof. None. He was just able to go out there and have Bob Arum and himself say that he got COVID with no proof. So it doesn't surprise me because, I mean, like me and most of the people on here, we all knew he never had COVID. We knew that he never had no COVID. You know what I'm saying? He had COVID-19, but he didn't have no COVID-19. He had COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? That's exactly what he had, a COVID-19. Well, Dixie, I think you're a female. So, well, Dixie, if you think that he dominates, right, for a second time, right? If you think he dominates again, Dixie, well, more power to you. That's your opinion. But I hope that you come in here with the same energy and all the ha-ha-ha-has and the ah. I hope you come in here with that same energy, right, after the 9th. That's all I'm saying. I'm not going, you know what I'm saying? I'm not going to call you out your name. I don't have a problem with your opinion. You entitled to your opinion. You're entitled to believe whatever you want to believe, just like I'm entitled to believe whatever I want to believe. But if you believe that he dominates again, well, make sure that you come right here with the ah and all of that energy, because I like your energy. I want to like your energy after the 9th. That's all I'm asking. That's all I'm asking for you, of you. But moving along, you know what I'm saying? Money Brown TV, what's happening with it? In the building. Salute. And make sure that y'all go sub and show love to Money Brown TV. If y'all ain't already subbed to Money Brown TV. Uppercuts Boxing Nation, what's happening with it? Salute. Tam Everett, what's happening with it? Salute. Good Goody Life, what's happening with it? He says, question, what drug can be used to poison a boxer's water that won't show up in a drug test? Well, I don't know if you just started watching boxing yesterday or today, but it's happened plenty of times in boxing before. It's happened plenty of times in boxing before. So, you know, I'm not a boxing encyclopedia, so you might want to do your research and then you can get back and you wouldn't have to ask me that question. You dig? You know what I'm saying? If you do some research, you'll know, and then you won't have to ask me that question. You can answer your own question. Let me see. Let me see. Corey Moe in the building. What's happening with it? SWAT TX, what's good with it? Okay, Cortez. Hey, you know what I'm saying? We all got our own opinions. If money, like if I'm a Canelo fan too. If money is a huge Canelo fan, that's him. You know what I'm saying? Everybody got their own opinion. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, everybody gonna have who they gonna like. They gonna have who they don't like. Whether I agree with everything he say, no, I don't. We ain't never agreed on everything. Shit. I mean, y'all see us on here going back and forth. I don't agree with nothing that I don't have the same agreement and opinion with nobody. I ain't ran into nobody ever, you know what I'm saying, in boxing ever that have the same opinion as I do 100% of the time. So people gonna like who they like, you know what I'm saying? People gonna like who they like. It is what it is. People gonna feel how they feel. KG say, we in that thing. Salute, K. ETB in the chat. Hit the like button. Real talk. And salute to my man KG, always coming through, showing love and support all the time. My man KG over there at Ken's Barbecue cooking it up. Yes, sir. Butter B, what's happening with it? Pull counter, what's good? Yeah, but Tyson, you know what I'm saying? Tyson Fury, he was lying about COVID. You know, you can't show actual proof if you ain't never had COVID. Now, you can get a motherfucking doctor, top-ranked doctor or somebody to lie for you and write some bullshit. He couldn't show actual proof because he ain't never had COVID. If he had COVID, he would have, see, this is the thing, right? If you really have COVID and you know, okay, if I say this, a lot of people are going to be doubting me. First thing you do is you're going to show proof. Here's the proof. Just in case anybody is doubting me, look what EJ did. Everybody, EJ had been betting. This is the thing with me, right? You got ignorant motherfuckers that said Errol Spence was scared of Manny Pacquiao and ducked out of the Manny Pacquiao fight when Errol Spence had been calling for a Manny Pacquiao fight for years and years and years. So a week and a half before the fight, you stupid, ignorant son of a bitches think that, you know what? You think that he just gonna say, you know what? I decided I'm gonna go ahead and fake an eye injury so I don't have to fight the man that I've been wishing and praying and calling out for years and years. The fight of my life, I'm gonna just fucking decide I don't want to fight this dude, so I'm gonna fake an eye injury. Out of everything, I'm gonna just say that I have a torn retina, a detached retina. You know what? That's a good idea. I'm gonna say I have a detached retina. You some ignorant son of a bitches. For real. You motherfuckers are stupid. Like, for real. So, you got ignorant, bald-headed fuckers like Bernard Hopkins and a whole bunch of other fucking ignorant-ass fans saying that Errol Spence, he needs to show proof, he's lying, and this, and that, right? But Tyson Fury is able to fucking tell you that he has COVID-19, right? He did have a 19, but it was cold bitch 19. He's able to tell you that. You believe him after seeing him walk around, right, in the casino, no mask on, fucking walking around at the goddamn car dealership, no mask on, harking and coughing in people's face and shit. But you believe that he had COVID-19, but didn't believe Errol Spence when he had a legit torn, detached retina. Make that shit make sense to me, right? But all in all, Errol Spence said, hey, you don't believe me? Here's my proof. Here's the proof to the world. Me walking around with a goddamn fucking slick Rick eye patch on ain't enough for y'all. Well, here's my doctor proof. He had to show proof, but Fury never showed proof. Now, Mike Carpenter and the rest of these fucking dickheads that y'all love, why they never came out with the story saying, you know what? Tyson Fury never showed proof to anybody. Where's Tyson Fury's proof that he have COVID? All they had, why they never came out a story with, see, a lot of people are accusing Tyson Fury of claiming that he had COVID-19 falsely, right? So Tyson Fury, he should come out and show proof. They never said that. They never said that Tyson Fury should come out and show proof that he had COVID-19. They never even said after Tyson Fury refused, it never did come out with the proof. They never said nothing about that. They didn't bring up that story, right? They didn't bring up that story. Never said nothing about none of that shit. It never happened. But they was quick to talk about how people wouldn't believe in that Errol Spence, you know what I'm saying, faked the injury to get out of Manny Pacquiao fight. This shit crazy as hell. Like, this shit is, some of y'all motherfuckers is reach. Some of these boxing fans got to be the most retarded fans on the face of the planet. Real talk. By far. Shit is, like, for real. I can't even wrap my finger around this shit. Shit crazy. But, like I said, why is Tyson Fury able to cancel a whole pay-per-view, right? A whole undercard. Like I said, a lot of these fighters, they're not making a lot of money like that. They are depending on fight. They live fight to fight. They depending on that fight check. So the land of fight, what, July, August, September, October, the land of fight 3 months. That hurts a lot of fighters. Yeah, Tyson Fury and Wilder, they cool. It is what it is, you know what I'm saying? They cool financially. Some of these guys on the undercard and the undercard, they not like that. They ain't living like that financially. So you affecting all their lives. All of those lives you affected because you want to fake like you got COVID, but they don't make you show proof. You should at least have to show proof to the fighters in the fight camp to say, look, you know what? I know the rumors that y'all hearing. You know, I wouldn't do that to y'all. Here's the proof. I really did have COVID. So, I apologize, but he ain't had to do that because he ain't giving a fuck about nobody else but himself. He don't care about none of the other fighters that's on the undercard, in the undercard. He don't give a fuck about none of them other fighters having to live fight to fight, paycheck to paycheck. You know what I'm saying? Training their ass off, having to pay their trainers and everybody in their camp for peanuts because they ain't making that much. So they depending, you know what I'm saying? They depending on the fight to happen way back in July, be able to feed their family, put food in their own mouth, to be able to live how they need to live, pay their bills. Bet you ain't going around and putting no fucking bread in their pocket. Did you? See, and that's the problem that I have. You telling lies like this and then they don't even make you show proof. And you affecting all these lives. That's the problem that I have. You know what I'm saying? That is the problem that I have. You don't have no morals. You don't have no integrity. You know what I'm saying? You full of shit. It's crazy. But they let that go on in boxing. They let things like that go on in boxing. What I look like, what do I look like coming down, right? What do I look like telling y'all right now? Right now, I tell y'all I got COVID, right? And then on Friday, y'all see me walking around the MGM fucking harking and coughing and shit with no mask on and dapping up everybody up in everybody's face with no mask on. Right now, I'm telling y'all I'm telling you right now, I come up here and I'm like, hey, everybody, I got COVID. And then Friday come and I'm fucking walking all around the MGM coughing and shit with no mask on. Or I'm walking around the MGM fucking, you know what I'm saying? Walking through there fast as fuck, talking to everybody, I'm perfectly fine. But I just told y'all I had COVID right now. What the fuck I look like doing some shit like that? Either y'all are gonna say, this nigga's way the fuck out of line, get him far away from me, or y'all gonna be like, this motherfucker just lied to everybody on this live, said he had COVID, and he around here sprinting 100 miles an hour through the MGM, dapping everybody up, talking to everybody. It's either one of the two. So which one was it with Tyson Fury? He either is a motherfucking stone cold, bold-faced lie, or he just don't give a fuck about nobody in nobody's life, right? He don't give a fuck about nobody. It seems he was around everybody. They didn't give a fuck about him having COVID because he didn't have a COVID. And everybody that he was around, they knew he didn't have COVID. The motherfucking people that he was around in the casino that was close to him, they knew he didn't have COVID. And the dude that was dealing with him at the car dealership, he knew that Tyson Fury didn't have COVID because he would have been like, hey, I'm sorry, Mr. Tyson Fury. I know you finna spend a lot of money at this car dealership, but you need to put a mask on because I just seen the reports that you had COVID. So please put a mask on. Nah, they ain't got to do none of that. They don't got to do none of that. Not when you don't have COVID. See, what they did is they mixed up the V, right? They mixed up the V. It was supposed to be a B in there. He had COVID-19. But see, they mixed it up. You know what I'm saying? So it was actually a typo. It was a typo. Tyson Fury came up with COVID-19. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't ready. He was getting his motherfucking fat ass beat in sparring, and he wasn't ready. And he was scared because he needed more time to get his way out of the Deontay Wilder fight. We call that COVID-19, not COVID. Next time, make sure that y'all put the B in there instead of the V. That's it. You know what I'm saying? You know, y'all are supposed to be certified journalists. Y'all are supposed to go over the typos, and you're supposed to look into all of that. You're supposed to have someone proofread your stuff for you, and you're supposed to proofread it for yourself. COVID-19. COVID. So let's make sure next time we don't get that mixed up, right? We want to get that mixed up for no other fighter from here on out. Teofimo Lopez, but I ain't saying no names. Yeah, you had COVID-19. That's it. Simple as that. They had came out with that story. You know what? I would have still been mad, but I would have been like, hey, at least they told the truth. Tyson Fury had COVID-19. They need to, you know what I'm saying, push the fight back. Hey, what can I say? At least he told the truth. I got to respect the man for telling the truth. But, you know how they do in boxing, because we have so many ignorant boxing fans. You already know Wilder about to execute Fury ass money. You already know that. See, this is the thing. We have so many downright fucking short bus ride, ignorant ass boxing fans that'll say anything, that'll believe anything. They'll go any way you want to pull them, like fucking dummies and shit. We got a whole bunch of crash test dummies that are boxing fans or call themselves boxing fans or a fan of a boxer, whatever y'all want to call it, right? They ignorant as fuck. So when these fighters and these promoters and matchmakers, they do things like this because they're like, okay, we can just say this shit. They'll believe it anyway. You know what I'm saying? 60% of these motherfuckers ignorant as hell. They gonna believe it anyway. The other 40%, well, we'll deal with them. You know what I'm saying? The other 40%, you know, we'll deal with them. But 60%, they gonna believe anything we do or tell them anyway. That's just what it is. But let Deontay Wilder have came out and said he had caught COVID and then not shown no proof and ruined the fights, everybody's fights. Let Deontay Wilder have did that shit. Let him have did that shit. He would have been all type of fucking niggers with a whole bunch of adjectives and bums and all type of shit added onto it. Let Wilder had came out and done some shit like that. But if you Tyson Fury and you look like Tyson Fury, it's okay. We'll forgive you. It's okay. You're able to do shit like that when you Tyson Fury and you look like what Tyson Fury looked like. It's all right. But they'll tell you it's no double standard in boxing. Racism, race has nothing to do with boxing. Doesn't exist. That's what they'll tell you. I guess I'm supposed to believe that. That's what they'll tell you. And when you bring it up, they'll tell you it doesn't exist. You're just a race baiter. That's what they'll tell you. Why are you race baiting again? You know, y'all ain't nothing but a bunch of fucking race baiters. That's what y'all are. Y'all all race baiters. That's what they'll tell you. Oh, shit. Now, so I'm listening to my man Tay. I'm listening to Tay Jones, you know, Pac-Man. I'm listening to Tay, and Tay is, you know, he's saying that he 100% damn near knows that Tyson Fury is juicing. Well, was juicing. That Tyson Fury was juicing, you know, and he have people, inside people, that know that Tyson Fury was juicing. So one of the reasons that Tyson Fury wanted to delay is so he can get that motherfucking juice up out of his shit, like, you know, so he can cycle. So he'll get a chance to get the effects and be able to cycle off. And I don't doubt it. I don't doubt it. See, this is one thing that people act like that they forgot about, right? This is the thing that people act like that they forgot about. Tyson Fury, some years ago, he did an interview. And y'all want everybody to listen because people act like that they didn't hear this or they forgot about this. Now, Tyson Fury did an interview some years ago. And Tyson Fury said, everybody is on steroids. He said, everybody is taking some shit in boxing. He said, everybody is on steroids. Everybody is on shit, right? That's what he said out of his own mouth. He said, everybody in boxing is on some shit, right? So the commentator said, wow, I mean, the guy that was doing the interview, he said, wow, that's a bold statement. He said, well, it's true. Everybody on it. And so he said, well, Tyson Fury, you saying that, does that, like, you saying that, I mean, you're a fighter too, right? Like, you saying that, that means that people gonna think that you saying that you're implicating yourself, meaning that you on some shit too, right? And he looks at the dude and he said, like I said, everybody's on some shit. Now, mainstream media, they want to talk about a whole bunch of shit, but they never brought that up. They brushed that under the rug like Tyson Fury didn't basically look the world in their eye and tell them, I said, yeah, everybody's on some shit, even including me. That was Tyson Fury admitting, yeah, I'm on PEDs. I'm on steroids. I'm on some shit. Let Deontay Wilder had came out and said those same exact words. Everybody's on some shit. I'm talking, and I mean everybody in boxing. Well, Wilder, you saying that, you know, a lot of people gonna think that you know, you talking about yourself too. And Wilder look at the camera and say, well, I said everybody. Let Deontay Wilder have said some shit like that, like Tyson Fury said. Come on now. They would have had an investigation so deep in on his ass, they would have been following him from back then all the way up until now. They would have been fucking sleeping in Deontay Wilder's house trying to test him. But Fury, it was thrown up under the rug like nobody never said that shit. So David Walker said, I'm making it up. Well, you know what, David Walker? Your mama and your daddy should have never made you up because you a stone cold bitch that's walking around here perpetrating as a man. You a stone cold bitch that's walking around here perpetrating as a man. Your ugly ass mama and your motherfucking retarded ass daddy shouldn't have never made you up. How am I going to sit up here and make up some shit like this? Matter of fact, I'll try to find it. Since I'm making it up, since I like to come on here and just make shit up just to sound good, I'll try to find it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it. If anybody got that link, Money, I know you know what I'm talking about. Money, do you think you could find that video where Tyson Fury was saying that? I gotta find it. There's so many videos on here. Oh, here it is right here. Hold on. Since I made it up. Hold on. Uh-oh.
So there's been a few, but people take drugs, don't they, in boxing? They all take drugs, I'd say. All of them.
So that ain't Tyson. You hear what he said? He says they all take drugs in boxing, all of them. Hold on.
Yeah. I'd say they're all abusing performance enhancers or weight strippers or whatever they're going to do to take drugs. I think they all take drugs. All athletes.
Define all.
Everybody.
Well, obviously you're not talking about yourself, so.
Look, now look at his face. Let me run it back, you ignorant, dumb motherfucker, since I just made it up. Now, listen to it, and then I'm going to show you his face when they said, well, obviously, you're not talking about yourself, and I'm going to show you the face he made.
People take drugs, don't they, in boxing? They all take drugs, I'd say. All of them.
Really?
Yeah. I'd say they're all abusing performance enhancers or weight strippers or whatever they're going to do to take drugs. I think they all take drugs. All athletes.
Define all.
Everybody.
Well, obviously you're not talking about yourself, so.
Look at him. Look at his head. Look at the face he made when he said, obviously, you're not talking about yourself. Look at him. Come on. Now, I want to pull this up on the big screen for the ones that need to see it again. Hold on. Let me pull it up so y'all can see it. Since, you know, to some of y'all retarded motherfuckers on here, I like to get on here and just make up shit. It never happened. I'm glad you opened up your motherfucking mouth in the background, too. I'm glad you opened up your mouth. Let me see. Here we go.
So there's been a few, but people take drugs, don't they?
Go back. I'm going to share this so everybody can see it. So you should have kept your motherfucking mouth closed. You should have shut up. But we cooking now. We going to really cook now. There we go. Let me make sure y'all see it. Let me make sure y'all can see it. Here we go. Right here.
So there's been a few, but people take drugs, don't they, in boxing? They all take drugs, I'd say. All of them.
Really?
I'd say they're all abusing performance enhancers or weight strippers or whatever they're going to do to take drugs. I think they all take drugs. All athletes.
Define all. Who's your...
Everybody.
Well, obviously you're not talking about yourself, so...
Look at his face. Obviously, you're not talking about yourself, so look at his face. Look at his face. He's telling you, yeah, I'm talking about me too. Look at him. Well, obviously, you're not talking about yourself, so he just looked at him like, you say whatever you want to. Think what you want. Now, so for the people in the back that said I was making that up, come again. Tell me I made it up again. And don't time none of them out. I don't want you to block nobody and don't time them out. Now, what? I couldn't hear you. I need louder. Louder. You said I made it up, right? Now, he looked you dead in your face and said that, yeah, and he told you. He basically was telling you, yeah, I'm talking about everybody. He said every athlete, all of them. Well, obviously you're not talking about yourself, are you? Well, it's exactly the face he made. Now, what does that let you know? That was him right there confessing, yeah, I take shit, but you got to catch me. Now, when Tay says that he has inside information and he knows that Tyson Fury is on that juice, right? What Tay say, he juiced to the gills. When Tay Jones say he juiced to the gills and people act like he's delusional for saying these things, well, Tyson Fury told you in the past he told you he's on some shit. He told you he takes shit. But at the end of the day, it's a lot of reasons. That's probably one reason why he had the first fight delayed. Also, that he was, you know what I'm saying, getting his ass kicked in camp. And it was multiple reasons. You know, multiple reasons. And also, he knows that Deontay Wilder and his camp are going to be on Tyson Fury helmet. They're going to be watching him and watching every move he makes. Because his motto, the Gypsy motto, is to win any way you can, right? If you're not cheating, you're not trying to win hard enough. That's their motto. If you're not cheating, you're not trying to win hard enough. You're not doing enough. But like I said, let's go back. If that was Wilder that y'all seen right there in front of that camera, if that was Deontay Wilder that you guys seen right there in front of that camera saying the same things that Tyson Fury just said, bruh, they would have had a fucking investigation. They would have had a motherfucking FBI. They would have had Vada, USADA, everybody you can name. They would have had him sleeping at Deontay Wilder's house. They would have had him banned from boxing for saying some shit like they would have did anything and everything in the book you can name. But if you look like Tyson Fury, you can do and you can say pretty much what you please. But they'll tell you it's no double standard in boxing and it don't exist. That's what they'll tell you. That's what they want me and you and everybody to believe. Yeah, if you know, you know. Shit crazy. I don't give a damn about no Emmanuel Stewart. For real. I mean, not Emmanuel. I mean, Sugar Hill. Emmanuel Stewart is a he's a legend. Emmanuel Stewart don't have nothing to do with Tyson Fury cheating. That has nothing to do with what Emmanuel Stewart is dead and in the grave right now. He don't have nothing to do with Tyson. Like I said, salute to the late great Emmanuel Stewart, one of the greatest who ever done it. He don't have nothing to do with Tyson Fury cheating. Now, is Tyson Fury a hell of a fighter? Yeah, he's a hell of a fighter. Can box his ass off. Can fight his ass off. Does that mean that he don't cheat? Does that mean that he's not using performance-enhancing drugs? Does that mean that he haven't been using PEDs throughout his whole career? No. Does that? It don't have nothing to do with that. Just because he has skills, that don't mean that he don't cheat. We've seen it right in front of our eyes. We've heard him say that everybody, right? He told you even himself without even having to say it. If you look at his face when he was asked the question, he's also been caught on performance-enhancing drugs. He's also been caught cheating inside the ring. I mean, what else do you need? But all in all, on August the 9th, I'm glad that we are almost here. It's not going to be no excuses from either side. It ain't going to be no excuses from Wilder. It's not going to be no excuses from Tyson Fury. I don't want to hear none of that shit. We got all of that cheating shit out the way. We got it all squared off now. We know. He knows. Everybody knows that's in his camp, right? That they're not going to be able to get away with nothing. So the good thing about everything that I'm saying is that we're going to get a fight on the up and up. Now, do he got juice in his system? Well, he probably cycled off of all of it, you know what I'm saying? But Wilder ain't worried about none of that. Wilder going to go in there and do what he got to do. See, Fury is worried about all of that. Just like Caleb Plant told you, when you got to cheat, when you got to put shit in your system, that lets you, that's a sign of you not being confident in yourself. You can act like you confident all you want to. You can act. Nitty G say it's crazy to me that people refuse to believe that Tyson Fury cheated Wilder when he has a documented history of cheating. Yeah. Right? That's just like me, right? That's just like me having a history. What this sound like, right? I got a history of Grand Theft Auto, right? Let's say I have a history of Grand Theft Auto. My whole motherfucking life, I've been fucking stealing cars and shit. And then, let's say I got a car. Let's say I got a car. The police pull me over and say that the car is stolen. They lock me up. They put me in handcuffs, and I'm pleading to them and begging to them, look, I didn't steal this fucking car. I had no idea it was stolen. My friend sold me this car. Somebody sold me this car. I didn't know it was stolen. But I got a fucking history of Grand Theft Auto. You think they finna fucking let me slide and give me the benefit of the doubt? Oh, it's okay. Yeah, you just got a long ass history, right? We can read and go down the whole, a long ass history, your whole entire life for Grand Theft Auto. But you know what? We're going to give you the benefit of the doubt. We'll say that you didn't steal this one just because you told us you didn't. The fuck does that sound like? That's what y'all sound like. He has a history of cheating, but y'all are still come here and say, it's no possible way that he could have cheated. Deontay Wilder is delusional. Nothing that he says is truth. Has no truth to it. Come on. Y'all sound ignorant. So the same motherfucking clown that came in here right now, that's what he is, a fucking clown. You know what I'm saying? His mama should have swallowed him or spit him out. You know what I'm saying? His mama should have swallowed him. You know what I'm saying? He come in here. These are the type of comments that you get These are the type of fans that I'm talking about. That's pure fucking short bus riding idiots. This dude says, first he says, Wilder's getting knocked the fuck out. Facts. Then he comes back and he says that fighters should be allowed to use steroids. He says fighters should be allowed to use steroids. But these are the type of fans that Fury has on his side. He says they should all be allowed to use roids. Oh, no, these are two different people. Why the fuck would you say that all fighters should be allowed to use steroids? What type of shit is that? Y'all, you got to make that shit make sense to me. Shakur, you have to and let me address the first idiot, Faked Alaska. Name like Faked Alaska, right? You said that Wilder's get knocked the fuck out. Facts. Okay. Well, if that's a fact is I want you to show up in here after October the 9th. That's all I'm going to say to you. Show up after October the 9th. Now, Shakur, obviously, you ain't never been in the ring before. Shakur, why would you say that all fighters should be able to use roids? What type of shit is that? Oh, I'm going to remember you. What type of shit is that? All fighters should be able to use roids? You got to make that shit make sense. You really got to make that shit make sense to me, bro. All fighters should be able to use roids? Well, how about this? Let Wilder, right, cycle on roids for 3 months, and then you get in the ring with him. Let Wilder cycle on roids for 3 months, and then I want you to get in the ring with him. All of them ain't dirty. Okay? You can't put that, Shakur. You cannot put that jacket on every fighter. Every fighter ain't dirty. It's a lot of fighters that are not dirty. It's just the ones that are dirty, they might give a bad rap to all of them. All fighters are not on shit. All fighters are not dirty. You got a lot of fighters that still have their integrity, that still believe in themselves without having to take PEDs. You know what I'm saying? All fighters ain't dirty. First of all, I don't know what hot tub time machine you climbed out of, Faked Alaska. Show me where Fury won the first fight. He said Fury was 50% in the first fight and still won. Well, send me the info where Fury won the first fight. Send it to me. Because I recall that I was at the first fight, right there on the floor. And I recall the first fight was a draw. It shouldn't have been a draw because Deontay Wilder should have won the first fight. Wilder actually got robbed in the first fight because anybody that know how to go back and look at boxing, if you look at the first fight, you'll see that Wilder won the first 3 or 4 rounds easily. Fury didn't even do nothing the first 3 or 4 rounds. Wilder won the first 3 or 4 rounds, right? Fury won round 5, 6, 7, got dropped in 8, right? So that's 2 points to Wilder. It was 8 or 9, right? Then Fury won 9, 10, 11, and then he got dropped again in the 12th. That's 2 more points for Wilder. So Wilder get 4 points from knockouts, from knockdowns, right? Then he won the first 3 to 4 rounds. Add that up. So everybody, you running around here don't know how to fucking score a fight. Running around here don't know how to score a fight. And we got a whole bunch of people talking about, oh, Fury should have won. Do you motherfuckers not know how to score a fight? Show me where Fury won the first 3 to 4 rounds. Because he didn't. The fight shouldn't have even been a draw. If you know how to score, the fight shouldn't have even been a draw. Like I said, you could give Wilder the first 3 rounds. He won 4, but 4 you could get whatever. It's a swing round, right? The first 3 rounds, and then give Wilder 2 more rounds for the knockdowns. That's 5 rounds right there. But 2 of those rounds, he scored knockdowns. That ain't a draw. That's Wilder winning that fight. So, like I said, man, you can't expect people that rode on the short bus to know how to score a fight. Well, you said even if Wilder would take steroids, his legs would be chicken legs. Okay, well, you get your soft ass in the ring with him. Because Leo Lambo, you talking about Wilder's legs? I've never seen you knock out nobody. Let's all go on here and we got a little bit of time left. Let's have some fun. Let's go. I'm going to go Google search Leo Lambo. Matter of fact, I'm going to go search Leo Lambo on YouTube. Hold on. And let me see if he got any knockouts. He on here talking about another man's legs. Hold on. Let me see. Hold on. Let me share the screen so everybody can see that we searching. Let's share the screen. Hold on. Share. Y'all fucking with the wrong one today. Okay, Leo Lambo. Lego Lambo. Let me see. Hold on. Lambo. Let me see. Hold on. Leo Santa Cruz. Sick Lambo. Leo, hold on. Maybe Leo Lambo KO. Let me search KO. Lyrical LeBron Cole. Let me see. Vasil Lomachenko, Teofimo Lopez, 4-5. Let me see. Let me keep scrolling. Where's Leo Lambo? Let's see who he knocked out. Where is he at? Hold on. Is it this Asian dude right here? Hold on. Is this Leo Lambo? Because he might be Asian. Is this you, Leo? Is that you? Okay, yeah. You ain't never knocked out nobody. But you in here talking about Deontay Wilder's legs. We searched up and down the net and we can't find nothing on the Leo Lambo. Come on now. We searched up and down, but you in here talking about Deontay Wilder's legs. We searched up and down the net, right? All we found is a fucking Asian dude with a comb over singing in fucking Japanese, but we couldn't find you knocking out nobody. We couldn't find you knocking out a goddamn soul, but you worried about Deontay Wilder's legs. Well, his legs didn't stop him from knocking out 40 plus other men. Hey, fucking Leo Lambo ain't did shit in his whole entire life, but he's talking about Deontay Wilder's legs. Ain't that a goddamn shame? Ain't that shit crazy? The type of shit that we get on YouTube. You worried about another man's legs, right? Did you think about that when you came in here? You was thinking about Wilder so heavy, you want to come in here and talk about his legs, right? Like you didn't knock out anybody in your whole fucking entire career. We searched up and down the net and we can't find no information on Leo Lambo but a fucking Japanese dude with a fucking comb over singing at a desk. That's all we could find. Come on. That shit crazy to me. Oh, but anyway, I want all of y'all, the Leo Lambos and the Sergios and everybody else to come in here and have that same energy, right? Same energy after October the 9th. I like the energy that y'all giving me, but just make sure that y'all have that same energy after October the 9th. Please, that's all I ask of you. I don't ask for too much. It hit my like button. You know what I'm saying? Hit my like button. I know a lot of y'all gonna hit the dislike. Well, hit the dislike. Because I know you're gonna cry in the car. I know I got a lot of y'all biting blood out your lip right now because you mad as fuck. You punching the like button, you punching the dislike button, like, oh, I'm gonna give it to him now. Oh, yeah, you about to break your phone screen trying to hit the dislike button. But hey, at the end of the day, I still searched up and down for Leo Lambo and couldn't find you knocking out a motherfucking soul. So, yeah. But, you know, for the rest of y'all, make sure that y'all hit the like button. Make sure that y'all hit the like button. So, with all of that being said, we almost here. It is fight week, right? It is fight week. I can't wait. I will be at the fight. So if any Leo Lambos or Sergios or anybody if any of y'all gonna be there, I'm letting y'all know I'll be at the fight. You know what I'm saying? I'll be there. And I'll just make sure that y'all keep that same energy. That's all I'm saying. Y'all keep that same energy. And we will, you know what I'm saying? We after October the 9th, join me. Keep the same energy. That's all I want. And so we see how the double standard is, how Tyson Fury is able to do and say and get away with everything he's gotten away with, and everybody want to brush it under the rug. But his fate, right? He will meet his fate on October the 9th. This Saturday, Tyson Fury will meet his fate. He ain't got long. Let's hope that he shows up, right? Let's hope that he shows up. Let's please hope he show up. And like I said before, and I'm going to say it again, Tyson Fury's downfall, his fall will be much greater than his rise was. He had a great rise. He had all the fucking clowns on his side. He had media on his side. He had all of them on his side. They shitted on Wilder for 2.5 years. But it will all come to an end on October the 9th. His fall will be much greater than his rise. With that being said, hit my like button. Y'all already know what it is. Salute to everybody that came through and showed love. Hit the like button, right? I appreciate everybody in the building. Until next time, y'all already know what it is. There you go, talking that boxing again. And I'm gone. Smash on the like button.